All right, check it out. Do a little adjustment there. We are going to do a little bit of a mashup. A couple days ago, I reviewed the Big Arch versus the Big Mac and wanted to see which one was going to come out on top. And shout out Dame Drops. He actually saw my video and then went to his McDonald's and did a comparison of the two. Gave me a little shout out. So definitely, if you want to see what he thought of the Big Arch and the Big Mac, go check out Dame's video. I'll probably link his video in the description below this one. But while I was there, I saw all the options where you can like add things to any item or to like a burger. So I thought about getting a quarter pounder with cheese, mainly because I wanted to kind of, for my own sake, compare the quarter pounder with cheese to the Big Arch. I know they're the same patties, but then you're going to have different toppings. But then I thought, how much would it be to add all of the toppings? What would it taste like? And what would I call it? So we're going to check out those two things first. And what I'm calling it is, you probably saw it on the thumbnail, the Kitchen Sink QPC, which is the quarter pounder with cheese. It's in this bag right here. I think, well, we'll talk about the price in a minute. We're going to check this out. The quarter pounder with cheese, one patty with every available add-on topping on the burger. Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another review. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I can be very persuasive. So let's get into it. We got the napkins. We got the, oh yeah, there's all the stuff. Quarter pounder with cheese, add mayonnaise, add white cheddar cheese, add a tomato, add lettuce, and add bacon. Those are all the things I added to a burger, empty bag, get out of here, to a burger that already comes with mustard, ketchup, slivered onions, pickle, American cheese, the patty, salt, and the bun. So we got a lot going on. I haven't even looked at this yet, but we are going to look at this. It weighs a pretty good amount. Let's see how, okay, yep. The lettuce is what was going to worry me about everything going on here, but check it out right there. So I'm going to get this out of the box. We're going to take a look. I know you already saw the thumbnail, but let's check out the Kitchen Sink QPC. All right, check it out. We're going to give it to you up close and personal. Check it out right there. We got the patty kind of sliding off the bun. Going to have to adjust that, but that's what we got. There is a lot happening on the Kitchen Sink QPC. All right, so I fixed the bottom bun, so now it's like even with the patty. So check it out, upside down. The more I turn it, inside out and round and round. All right, let's go. It was $5.29, $1.50 for the 3 strips of bacon, 50 or 60 cents for the white cheddar cheese, and 50 cents for the tomato. So all in all, it came to, with tax, $8.59. So $3.30 more for just those 3 separate toppings. 50 cents for a tomato is wild. All right, wish me luck. Wow. As you can imagine, there is a plethora of flavors going on. Whoa. Now remember, only one patty. The Big Arch has 2 patties, some toppings, their arch sauce, and that's about $8 and change. So just on the price, this is not worth it, because you're going to get those 3 things: bacon, another flavor of cheese, and tomato, and it's going to make this cost about the same as the Big Arch, where in the Big Arch, you don't get all this other stuff, but you get 2 patties, which is huge. It's a big difference. So let me show you a little cross section right there. Now, I will say this. with that out of the way, the price out of the way, the flavors on this, because of everything going on, and I'm a saucy guy, so I'm getting the mustard, the ketchup, and the mayonnaise. This is pretty darn tasty. The acidity and snap of the pickle, the quarter-pound patty, the 2 cheeses. All right, I'm going to take a second bite right out of this section right there. The kitchen sink QPC. I'm actually not minding the tomato in this. Take a look one more time. Now, I will say this. On a larger level, I guess this is very similar to the Daily Double. You can get the Daily Double, which is a double cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, I think mayonnaise, and some other things. So this is probably like a, and some other things. This is probably the equivalent of the Daily Double, just a bit larger. Do you know about the Daily Double? If you don't know about the Daily Double, I reviewed that years ago because I've never heard about the Daily Double. There was shot every time I say Daily Double, but now the Daily Double is always on the menu, at least at the locations that I check out. So listen, 1 to 100, let's rate this. I'm going to give the kitchen sink quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's, a little mashup, you know. Email McDonald's, tell them you saw this, tell them you saw the endorsement do this and you want this on the menu. I only want 1% of the proceeds. The kitchen sink QPC is going to get a solid, I'm going to go, it's really good. It's almost like just like an all-American cheeseburger with everything on top of this. I'm going to go 90. I'm giving this a 90. That's 9 out of 10 for all you keeping score at home, logging it into your endorsement notebooks. And remember, whenever I give these ratings, it's against like items. So this is against a fast food cheeseburger. So there you go. Another review in the books. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please do not forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is social media, getting the word of my channel out to the masses. In closing, let me clean the palate with a little tropical chillzilla, and we'll call it a day. I appreciate everyone checking out this video. Hope everyone's week is off to a great start. You're probably seeing this on Monday. Let me know if you've ever done anything like this. All of the options that are available on the app on the quarter pounder with cheese kitchen sink. All right, take a final bite. We'll send you on your way. Light up the comments, and I appreciate every single one of you. And we'll see you soon with some more reviews. Bye.